Could you pull your stools up in a semicircle around here? Before we get started, perhaps we should introduce ourselves. My name is Larry. Tell us your name, please.
Lynn.
Paul.
Henry.
Ellen.
Laurie. Luann.
Randy.
Benji. Karen. The first day we only had one thing in common. We wanted to make a film. Oh yeah, another thing. We didn't know where to begin.
These outside edges correspond with an individual frame on the roll of 16mm film. Question?
What are the little holes for?
These are registration holes that keep one drawing aligned with the other, and they fit on.
After we learned about some of the equipment, our first assignment was to go home and write a couple of stories and design the characters.
Disc, each one of you.
They landed right in the lady's backyard.
The next Saturday, we read them out loud to the group and voted on the best one.
So they shot her with their love gun, and she felt all happy, and she asked them if they wanted something to eat. So they ate the TV antennas. She thought they were mad. They were really strange. It turned right, and they were still eating. Boy, it's really taking them a long time. And by morning,
we all thought Luann had about the best idea. So our main problem was to translate what she had written into a movie.
All the TV antennas in the world in one night.
Maybe we can use narration.
Well, no, I think it ought to be more visual.
Yeah, that's right. Well, maybe we can show them eating the antennas and then go up into the sky and have it turn to night and back into day again.
Yeah, and then we can have the moon go up on the screen and come back down.
Okay.
We made separate drawings for each scene, and we learned about close-ups and long shots and things like that. We found out what dissolve and fade is, and why we use one instead of the other. It took us about 4 weeks to make the storyboard. When it was finished, it looked like a giant comic strip with about 60 drawings.
Looks like we've pretty well got the storyboard wrapped up. Next week, when we come in, we want to start working on the finished artwork for this thing and get some color on it, so we need to get those assignments straightened out today. Who wants to do scene number 1?
I do.
Benji? How about number 2, the interior of the rocket? Paul? And the computer?
Ellen, could I have a light meter? What's the reading?
F4.
Hey, Randy?
Yeah.
Can you move it to the left about 3 turns? Stop. All right. And can you move it up about 1.5 turns? Yeah. Stop right there. Take it back just a wee bit. Okay, that's good.
Sometimes we had to shoot a scene over 3 or 4 times because it was running too slow, or it was running too fast, or the exposure wasn't right. And we got sort of discouraged, but we found out that professionals even make mistakes.
I guess we're ready.
Hey, you guys want to come here and watch this?
Oh, they're shooting already. Okay. 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 Okay.
It's a little bit underexposed.
After all that hard work, it was really exciting to see our artwork move on the screen for the first time.
Good frames, yeah.
Be sure you get rid of these.
When we finished shooting the scenes, we cut them into proper order. About 12 weeks after our first class, everything was finished except the sound.
It turned night and they were still eating. Boy, it's really taking them a long time. And by morning, all the antennas off all the houses were gone. You couldn't see one.
We talked into a tape recorder, and since we knew the story, we just sort of made up the dialogue as we went along.
Far. And it's even gone to the White House. And the Eskimos. Gosh, I didn't even know they had a TV.
Mom and Dad came with me to the premiere. There were a lot of people there, and they all liked our movie. You know what? I liked it too.
They were mad. They were really